In the south of Sweden, in the middle of Skåne, lies a small place, what we in Swedish call a småort, which means small place, more or less. It consists of 12 hectares and 54 people, and in February the population increased by 3, when my husband and I and our little boy moved in. When we knew we were moving to Sweden, we began looking for a place to rent. We wanted something that was not too small, not too expensive, not too far away from friends, family and shops, but also not too close to crowds or to traffic and all the noise. We wanted something surrounded by nature and green. And that's not too easy to find with short notice, but we were lucky. And we found this, a cottage only 20 minutes drive from my hometown. And so, in the last days of January, we packed up the cars and the trailer of our gifted, borrowed and thrifted furniture and moved in. Here you come in, and then here is our little bathroom. Here's the first bedroom, and here's the kitchen. A new oven, and we're gonna get a new, like our landlord are gonna get us a new fridge. And here we're gonna have some shelves. This is a cottage of 62 square meters. It has 2 smaller rooms, 1 larger living room and a dining area, a kitchen and a bathroom, and then a 2,000 square meter garden. And it's a forest garden and it's really wonderful. It's all wild, it's so beautiful. But before I move into more details about the garden and the cottage, I want to make a tiny little break to introduce Skillshare, who are sponsoring this video. One of the major reasons we didn't want to live in a city is because we wanted to be close to all the green, be close to nature. For me and my husband, it has a really positive effect. I think it calms us down and just makes us generally happier to be around a lot of green. But you obviously don't need to live in a city to have a green space. You can create an oasis full of plants and greenery, even in a small apartment in the city. Christopher Griffin shares all about this in a class, Plants at Home, Uplift Your Spirit and Your Space. And that class contains all the inspiration and information you need to expand your plant family and just grow your own green space. On Skillshare, you don't find courses just about plants. It's an online learning community with thousands of classes in all kinds of areas, like lifestyle, business, fine arts, animation, design, productivity. Go and have a look yourself and I'm sure you find something that sparks your interest. The classes on Skillshare are usually very short and concise and just to the point. It's ad-free, completely devoted to learning, and if you pay for their annual subscription, it's less than $10 a month. And of course, the first 1,000 people who click on my link in the description below gets to try out their premium membership, a 14-day trial for free. But now back to our green space, our garden. It's the middle of April when I'm filming this, so it's actually not that green yet. The buds are just about to burst on a lot of the trees. But the moss is green all year round and we already have a lot of flowers since a few weeks back. It is a wild garden and it's just full of wild, but I want to plant a few veggies in the garden, and I also want to have a friend come over. He is really good at wild plants, wild edible plants, and I want him to have a look around and see what we can find here that's edible. And now back to the actual cottage. We are usually a little messy. This is a house tour and it's as clean as I can give it to you. And like I mentioned, the cottage is 62 square meters with a 2,000 square meter garden. It's unfurnished and the rent is 6,500 Swedish kronor per month, which is $766 or 5,000 RMB at the moment. And extra costs, additional costs are garbage collection, Wi-Fi and electricity. And it also comes with a little outhouse that we can store wood and just, garden tools. But now to the inside.
欢迎来到米粒的一家，这里就是一进门然后放衣服的地方。
When you enter the house, you come into a small hallway where we have our shoes, our jackets, and a big wardrobe that also serves as storage for winter clothes and our vacuum cleaner.
这边呢是洗手间，这边是我们的毛巾上的，这边是洗澡的，这是洗脸的，放一点东西。
The bathroom has a toilet, sink, shower, and also a washing machine and a towel dryer. All you need. And even floor heating.
这边是。
Är det en massa sova? Kan vi sova här då? One of the two smaller rooms we use as a bedroom.
这边是米粒和孩子睡觉的地方。这边是一些柜子，放衣服啊，放这些的。
We have two sets of drawers for our clothes, and I think that's pretty well done because we are 2 adults and 2 kids, and fitting everything in there has not been easy. This little hanging this hanging stick, is my idea. So I just screwed 2 hooks into the roof and then put some rope and a stick from the garden. And this is because there are not enough wardrobes here, and we didn't want to buy like a huge thing. We don't have that much clothes that needs hanging, so I just thought this would suffice, would be good enough. Plus I think it looks kind of cool with a stick.
然后这里是厨房，整厨房。
Our kitchen has all we need. An oven and a stovetop, a dishwasher, and a huge fridge and freezer, which we are very thankful for.
这是米粒的办公室。
米粒的办公室。
对，这是米粒的办公室。
这是你的吗？
我在外面工作。
Through the kitchen is the second smaller room, which is now our workspace. This is actually the first time we've had a dedicated office space, which is really nice. These 2 paintings are from a local painter called Qinghai, and I can see if I can find any a link to her website or something. And if you can see that some of the paintings are kind of hanging in awkward places, it's usually because there's already a hook there and we didn't add a hook ourselves, so we just wanted to fill up the hooks. And sometimes it's also to cover some ugly holes or marks on the walls.
米粒会在这个小小的办公室里面会创造3000万的财富。
But we have ended up working a lot in the living room too. A place where we also relax, read and play.
玩玩具啊，玩车啊，画画呀，玩动物的地方。 这是烧火的一个烤箱呗，然后这里也放一些东西，我的一些书啊，是中医的一些东西，然后这边下面这些都是三的一些书啊什么的。
This
这边是我们吃饭的地方。
Next to the living room is our dining area, surrounded by windows, which also makes it the natural place for my tomato and chili plants to start their life.
这房子挺好的，虽然是我们租的，但是我们把它当成我们自己的家，然后我们去爱护它，然后让这个家变得越来越温暖，越来越温馨。有了这个租的这个房子之后，我们有更好的梦想，要有自己的房子了，所以我们要去努力去实现它。先把这个房子作为我们自己的家一样的去爱护。
And that is our cottage. Well, the cottage we're renting. Now it's spring and we're spending more and more time outside, but having a cozy little place to come back into in the evening is fantastic.